Welcome back to part 4 of our 10th anniversary video series for Wizard 101. We are excited to have this as a community-focused video this time.
Oh yeah, the last 3 we focused on development efforts, but this time we're focusing on you guys, the community.
We want to thank you with capital letters for being a part of this wonderful community, for starting this wonderful community. We wouldn't be here without you, especially over 10 years. And this video is for you guys with some of the great moments that you've accomplished over those many years.
Everybody in the community has just been so important and so integral to growing and making this game the best place to be. It's awesome, I love it.
We brought in some things the community made for this video.
You just stand there and hold the poster and I'll take care of it.
Well, the community corner, you got my desk here, so I figured we put everything here.
Got the Ninja Pig hat.
Ninja Pig, and explain this one for me.
It's just a nice witch hat. I think Leah wore it once on KLF.
Oh, it's a witch hat. Well, I'm a warlock.
Well,
so
yeah,
I guess...
that's a very pretty warlock hat. And this is my collection of fan t-shirts. You've seen me wear these on KLive maybe before. This is Vanessa Mythdust's website, The Untold Spiral. This is the Cat Club, Terra Cat Club. This is Blaze Lifehammer, of course. I think I've worn this shirt on one of the 10th anniversary videos. Who wants to see some Imperia Part 2? Huh? Duelist 101. Stars of the Spiral. This started it all. Back in 2016, I started collecting these.
Oh, actually, these are new. These are new shirts here.
Check out the back on this one.
Oh, yeah. Wizard City all the way down to Imperia.
First of all, I'm gonna lift this thing.
It's heavy. It's like
solid
cast
metal.
iron.
Hold this.
Okay.
It's got some weight to it, right?
Yeah.
Morgrim, as the community knows her, does welding. Actually got like a degree in welding.
That is like here.
And she made us this cool little wizard kit. It looks like it could be a guitar almost, doesn't it?
I don't play guitar, but I like it anyway. Every time we get mailings from somebody, we keep those. I mean, this is the history of the community here for us, so we really appreciate and love when somebody sends us something. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's very cool to get letters from our fans. This is the amazing entries for the Design Your Own Outfit contest. And these have been here for years and years and years. Still here, you know? This is back when we used to take physical mailers, so they sent these. Now all of our files and all of our contest entries are in the email, you know?
Every day I get community art just like this.
But this is great, you know, like all these designs that people would come up with. Look at this Medusa hair. Y'all ought to do the Medusa hair because that's pretty freaking cool. This was given to us by Wizard 101 Central when we hit our 5th anniversary. They commissioned an artist to create this awesome Bartleby tree full of cool words about Wizard 101, like KingsIsle and Professor Falmea and Kirsten Samwell and happiness and greetings and givings and fun, and it's really a cool picture.
Yeah, I like October.
Sir can be Malistaire.
I can be Malistaire.
That is the staff from the KingsIsle office video.
I'm not as funny as the previous Malistaire here at KingsIsle, but Malistaire is not supposed to be funny.
He's
supposed to be serious.
He's not funny. He's very
and he's supposed to be
serious.
upset. We just printed that, I think.
Yeah,
that makes sense. It's 10 years.
Yeah, it was in GameStop recently. This is part of a gag for the hallway.
Ah, yes.
Let's go back over the hallway.
Here we go.
So we have all the worlds represented on the wall here. City, Arctopia, Marleybone, Nushu, Dragonspire, Grizzlehive. But we're missing one. It's the Wisteria poster! Okay, so this one would go back here, right? Somewhere. These are out of order. Aquila would have been
right
here.
Yeah, there you go.
Because a fan made this poster for us, right? And then we could have a poster from the fans in the Wizard 101 hallway. What do you say?
That sounds perfect.
Let's
I love
put that
it.
up.
We could surprise Professor Falmea and see what she. Yeah, let's go.
Get scared. Melita Woo! See the doll? That was on KLive one time. Hey, the room's office, everybody. Look at those cool. You've got all the posters on your wall. You know which one you don't have?
Which one don't I have?
Wisteria, right, from the fans. You should have the
Wisteria!
right down here.
Yay!
Yay! For your office.
Yay! I can complete my set.
There it is.
Yay!
Very good.
Okay, let's go.
I may have marked up the tiles with the Sword of Truth, but that's a thing.
Yeah. Community is part of the marketing department here at Kings Island, so we all sit right here. Anybody who's watching this video knows that Mally is an important part of our KI lives. You're the one who tweets everything, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Furiously, like every couple of seconds you've got something going on, and they respond to those, right, too?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I try to make sure that we respond back and forth. It's a conversation.
There really is a lot of great history in the community.
Yes, with over 10 years of history built up, we've
10 years.
we've even received fan art and those T-shirts from the fan leaders.
So cool.
And
So cool.
Even some of the screenshots and art that we put out in the newsletters has all really been great to see.
It's fantastic. And it took a lot for us to get there, though. Let's take a step back in time and see the last 10 years and how we got here.
So we're at my desk. Thank you, Dorgan,
Yes.
for appearing at my desk suddenly here. So you were a fan. You were part.
I was
of
a fan.
You were
yeah.
part of the
I was part of
community
the
since
original
very
community.
beginning.
Yeah. Some people call me the grandfather of Wizard 101 blogging. If that can be a title bestowed upon me.
You
that's
saw it and you were like,
I saw
"That
it.
is just amazing.
I
I got
was
to talk
super
about it."
amazed by it and got involved in it. Didn't realize how involved I would end up getting with it, and it just kind of took over, and here I am.
So your original passion for the game and the company just was obvious to them, and they were like, "We got to get this guy, right?"
Yeah. Well, I was the first one to just blog exclusively about Wizard 101. We saw the birth of Twitter and the Twitter community for Wizard 101, which was, really just the community leaders at first, and then all of a sudden we had this whole community of people. I would say it's one of our largest now. I mean, we have huge communities on YouTube and Tumblr and all over the place.
Yeah, especially Twitter. Twitter has been the one that I've been trying to continually grow since I've been here for the very short few months, in comparison to your years of wisdom and experience.
Yes, bow to me.
Yes. Sorry, Sean, we stole your chair. We promise to return it.
You'll like that chair better, probably.
No, I'm not.
There used to be a podcast called Ravenwood Radio, and I think now they're Spiral Radio. They used to have a Ravenwood Radio ball, and everybody would get dressed up in Marleybone clothes, and you'd show up, and there'd be Ravenwood, and just tons and tons of people all standing around, and they'd have house parties, and you'd go on tours around people's houses. This was before castle tours, so you had to create these teleport buses where someone would stand and they'd teleport people over to the house. Of course, they had the fun runs based around all of the holidays that Edward Life Gem puts together.
Oh, yeah.
And then Kings Isle has held some great contests every year for the 13 days of the Spiral, 12 days of the Spiral. We have fun contests, and you've probably seen the email box, and it's just overflowing with art. We've done tree toppers and stars and sleighs and gingerbread houses, and the fans always color these things and come up with amazing creations for us to judge and pick our winners from.
If you want to create a house, decorate it, have a nice little plot of land in the game of your own, there's community members who have really good videos on that too.
Right. Well, and take, for example, Paige Moonshade, who has her whole site is pretty much basically dedicated to housing. But every year she has a Decorate Your Dorm contest annually. That's a little dorm house type thing, and it's amazing. The things that people can do with just a dorm room, it's astounding.
Yeah, and we've over the years have added every world that has been added to the game. We've tried to add more things as well, like besides quests and such to those worlds, more pets for the players and more housing items for the players too.
Yep.
In fact, we just recently added I think it was some food. Isn't that right, Professor Felmea? Some sort of food?
Oh, yes. Hi. We added the pack of party food for the production gift. That was our gift to all the players and all the community for our 10th birthday.
Yeah, so we'll add a bunch of those things to those core components of the game, and
Right.
the community they'll take that, and
Yep.
once again I'll be surprised. I'll see a screenshot of how they add it to their.
Well, and it's
area.
funny with every new system like Monstrology or fishing or whatever it is, Photomancy, someone always comes out with a new guide for it and kind of takes the lead on, gathering all the information about that and becoming the authority. It's really cool to see.
As you can see, there was a lot of community content that we have explored and received over the last 10 years. I can't wait to see what the community comes up with in the next 10 years.
Oh my gosh, they always surprise us. I tell you what, we'll keep giving you content, you keep surprising us. Love it.
Tom and I were talking about the cool things the community has done and some of the history he's shared with me on all the leaders in the community and following their YouTube videos and their articles that they create. You follow a few too, so like, what are some of those that you see pop up on your Twitter channel or YouTube channel?
Specifically, Wizard 101 Central working customer service. It's just mostly been, we go there to look at questline, where people should be, look at talents and things like that, because there's so many assets in the game that we need to kind of keep up with and everything. So we've already been using that as a tool for customer support. When I got into the role that I'm in now, I actually started watching every single one of like Blaze Lifehammer's videos, and I've been more active in Twitter than I've ever been, because I never really used Twitter before. I made a Twitter account because I went to school for game design and knew that was how game news was put around and everything. But
so you got a lot of community followers. I know since I joined the company, my Twitter follower count I think went up like 40%.
The biggest part too is watching different live streams like Twitch and being able to interact with the community in real time about concerns that they have, or if they like something, they don't like something, or if they don't understand something. I know having Whirly Burly in the game right now and trying to see players' reactions and see if the instructions are clear for them, if there's anything that we can make clearer, if there's any balancing issues or pacing issues that might have, that feedback's very critical. Another thing is like watching Kyle Icewielder or The Art of the Warlord or Vanessa Mythdust, interacting with all of those different perspectives really helps shape difference. Instead of focusing on one portion of the community, we can get more of a broader sense of how they react to those updates.
This has been one of the best communities I've been a part of. And sometimes this is just something that we haven't done until I got here, I believe, was really work to retweet and reshare some of the community content that we've seen out there.
That's actually made me the most excited because I wanted to promote the community more and also get more eyes on the excellent content creators that we have. And I think giving them that platform and giving them that exposure not only helps them grow, but also allows people to kind of branch out and have more of that feeling of community where they will have the willingness to share what they think. Oh, KingsIsle actually is paying attention to what they say over here, and they're sharing this, so they do have eyes on this, and maybe more people will come out and say, hey, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, and help us make an experience that is great for everyone.
And here's some community quotes from you guys that we've received over the years that I've been picking out and wanted to share on this video today.
Well, Coffee says, KingsIsle's been holding me hostage for 9 years, send help.
Binoculars says, I finally got to be the Grand Wizard my grandparents always wanted me to be.
Aw, that's sweet. Daniel Z315 says, I'm so happy for these guys. The game is a literal part of my childhood, and the times I adored it are oh so many. Aw, love it.
And from Dietary Chain, great name, Pumpkinhead plus Santa outfit plus childhood equals great memes to be made. I couldn't agree more.
Absolutely. Keep sending us your awesome quotes, your feedback, because we love when you share that. I am so glad we did this video. We have so much community content. Gosh, we really should do more of these, you know?
Absolutely. Dev Diaries and a lot more we have planned. But before we go, we have some of the community content that we mentioned earlier in the video to show you guys stuff that was submitted by the community directly to us.
Oh, that's so awesome. Thank you, community. We love you guys.
Thank you, community.
As long as fan art is continued to be created, I really enjoy seeing the different interpretations of characters that we've created, and even there's been creations of new characters that they could see in our world, and I think that's huge because people are thinking outside of any like seeds that were planted throughout the story, or just interpretations of, oh, it'd be cool if there was a character like this, and that's pretty awesome to see as well.
Hi, my name is Kyle Donahue, also known as Kai Eiswiller. I've been playing this game since 2008 with my mom and twin brother. This game has gotten us to play as a family every weekend. Thank you so much, Wizard 101, and happy 10th anniversary.
Hey KingsIsle, I just wanted to congratulate you on 10 years of Wizard 101. From a sophomore in high school to a now senior in college, I can truly say that this game has shaped my life for the better. The memories, the friends, and even the lessons, it's all been so amazing, so thank you. Thank you for the adventure of a lifetime.
I've met a lot of my best friends through Wizard 101. Frankly, I can't imagine my life without it. Thank you, KingsIsle, for providing the common ground to meet my friends at Dual Circle. Also, thank you for making the Slowpoke Sloth mount. It's the best mount in the game.
Congratulations to Wizard 101 on 10 years. I'd like to thank KingsIsle for creating such an amazing game that has provided me with amazing memories and allowed me to make new friends. Here's to 10 more years of Wizard 101.
Hey everyone, it's the Art of Warlord here, and I just want to thank you KI for the awesome 10 years of magic in the Spiral. I've made many friends along the way, had great adventures, and had so many opportunities, and I can't wait to see you guys in January.
That last line.
What an ending to such a bitter chapter. Thank you all for never giving up on this world, especially you, Wizard. I love you all.